Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 18th of October, and today we are killing 3 Glitcher officers responsible for my dad's death as fast as possible. And boy, do we have a lot of fast equipment with us. We're dying, glitch 6, silence. Hopefully none of those matter. We've got a con camera, we've got a slipstream, we've got an emergency shield, and most importantly, we've got a foundry brick. So we're certainly going to be trying to brick unless we've got bad setups, but it's looking promising. Okay, emergency shields, target fleas. All right, so that's a bit dangerous. We'll have to take a look at the ship. The target is in a terrible spot. The telepad is in a terrible spot. Oh, that is sad. That is sad. Why you gotta do this to us, game? Like, the one possible thing we could do is like brick the front and then try and brick this. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. I'm gonna be honest. What if we tried it anyways? That is tempting. I don't think we can do that. Oh, that is so tempting though. So let's see, if we hit this, they have to go around this way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Versus this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably more, because some walking around in sections and stuff. This is a large last section. But either way, we're definitely given more time to brick this. And then brick. Oh, wait, that's the entrance. That's the entrance. There's no way we're going to be bricking that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'd have to rely on bricking this one, but at that point, there's no way we're doing it. Okay, that's something I want to try at some point. Just an ultra risky maneuver like that. But realistically, I don't think we have nearly enough time. Now that I think about it a little bit more. How long did it take when I bricked that one that had a timer? I should look that back up. Alright, smooth dock at least. So we're just minimizing time. Oh boy, that's like a... Oh man, that could have actually... If it wasn't for that could have actually been something, because they have to... If we bricked this, then they have to walk all the way around here. And then up here, and then that's pretty smooth, but... It's also the opportunity of trying to brick them as they're walking by. I've done that before. Well, I've tried to do that before. That's feasible that it could be something. But we want to set off the alarm as early as possible, I think. Yeah, we just want you getting out of this corner so we can shoot you from down the hallway. You're pretty far away. You're pretty far away. And if I go down here, there's so much time to travel. This is a terrible ship, is what I'm getting at. I don't like this ship at all. Alright, I'm just going to toss this. Keep running. Shoot you. I don't like you. Don't walk out of the way. Thank you. Okay, we lost our slipstream. Now I just need that key. Just need that key. We got that key. Alright, let's be careful here. Deactivate, alright. Alright, now they're setting off the alarms. We can continue running up here. We'll get this moving. It looks like it'll be much faster to go out through here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2. Yeah. So going super speedy on this ship is our only chance at getting a 600. That's why we need to save as much time as possible. All right. Get in range of you. Give you a shot. I'll wait. I almost picked up that gun, but no, I need to make sure I get that key first. Granted, it's all the way down there, so it would have been fine. But still. Alright, we'll run down here. Super glad that we're not technophobes, so I don't have to worry so much about the slipstream. Why did you get caught? We're at 5 seconds, that's not a good sign. Okay, you're taking too long. Taking too long, Corona. Corona, you are a big problem. How dare you do everything that you've done to this world? Okay, let's do a shot. And let's do a shot. And hope that that works. Are you kidding me? Okay, there goes a perfect. I think we already lost it. Activate this so I can get the guns back and just shoot wildly. There we go, one of them hits. Yep, 7 seconds. We are too late. Ah, that's a shame. I had hopes. Alright. Head out. And 10 seconds, yep. Curse you, Corona. Alright, take that. We've got target fleas again. Yeah. We've got you right on the edge, so we will just kill you. You're far enough away. Head out. Oh. I'll get there eventually. Remote. There we go. Okay, so we just need to get the corner. That ought to be simple enough. Alright. Drifting down a little bit, so I'll aim a little bit. It's changing a bit. We'll go with this. See if that works. Yep, too close. This ought to be far enough, right? Serious? Fine, we'll go all the way back here. Aim a bit more at this corner, and there we go. S, click A. All right. very glad that the brick doesn't lose go to emergency fuel when they break like that. Alright, next one. We've got randoms. We got target fleas once again. And we can just kill them directly. Alright. Slightly more risky than the first one, but oh well. Could look. I should probably look for the telepad for if I fail, so I know where my backup is. Not finding it right off. There, right there. That's not a great point. Well, at least if we fail below, they have to go all the way around. So that's pretty nice. All right. Okay, so we got the target right there. We'll aim a bit. We'll aim about right here. We're going away a little bit, but not super off course. And there we go. Okay, Alright. Me, Kased, and 12-Foot Dave all did the exact same thing. I just had a faster ship 1. Alright. Oh, and Sea Pickles as well. That's awesome. And then Zazaza, at least, maybe did at least, well, with 24 seconds, yeah, probably did at least one of them, or maybe did the same thing as us. Okay. Top 5 definitely all did bricks. Zazaza just might have had a slower ship 1. Would be my guess. Anyways, yeah, maybe a perfect 600 was possible here. Even without missing the bullets on Corona, that still would have been very close. So maybe, I bet with a 2-second dock, it would be possible at the very least. But yeah, exciting day. It's fun to see that we all use the same strategy. Yesterday came in first. Kased ran into some trouble as well as 12-Foot. And that leaves, wow, that is a slow time. That was definitely a day of no speed increases whatsoever. Just a lot of walking. And so, you have me in first place, Lasar in second, Zazaza in third, S. Tsushiki in fourth, and Ostrich 1 in fifth. I don't believe I've seen you up here. Welcome to the top 5, Ostrich. Alright, that is all for today. I'm glad we got to use some bricks. Sad we couldn't use it on the first one for full effect. Okay, I'm curious now. Okay, so given what we know now, we need to break this front. Oh, given what we know, we could brick this room, and that cuts him out completely. But we didn't know that. Actually, this would have been okay, in future notes, if we're doing something like that, something really risky like this, going for this room makes the most sense because it does potentially cut off more areas. Very slim that it happens, especially with a hallway this long, but going for this one was the right thing in this case. But we'll go for this one instead, because that's what we would have done. Okay, drifting to the right. We'll just aim for this. Doesn't matter which one we hit. And I went through. Interesting. That's probably not. What? Excuse me? That's all working as intended. Why am I going through this? Is it due to something? Due to me approaching from the front? Just can't be orbiting that fast. There's no way. Alright, so I'll aim for down here. It's definitely going. Okay, so that one bonked. I'm very confused. Finally, that took forever. Okay, so let's see how far we can get on this. This will be good for future ideas. All right, the pod is fixed. Target is on an errand. It is difficult to tell. All right, I'm just gonna switch back to this so that I can actually see where the target is. Okay, the target's only made it to here. So that makes bricking this possible. That's not gonna happen. That's too risky, but alright, let this pull us along, and we should be way far enough out for this to be fine. Okay, drifting. Not much. So I just need to hit one of those three, and that'll stop the target. Alright. S. A click. All right. Whoop. Oh, it bonked against itself. All right, so we've now got two discrete sections. And the target is right here panicking. So from here, We totally can, like, go like this. And maybe not... Oh, is it doing the thing? Is it being overly aggressive? It's being overly aggressive. I'll have to check that on the other computer and see if this is still a thing. Because this is ridiculous. No, I was... Okay. But like, that right there, that is ridiculous. There's no reason that should be happening. Let's see, where are you? You're right there. It's hard to tell which room you're in. I'm gonna try and break this. Okay, there we go. And there we go. With that, 600 is definitely possible on this one. Let's see. So they were right here. They went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then by the time I was able to brick again, they went 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. I can't remember the exact layout. 4 or 5 or 6. And then they were still way up here. So even if they weren't heading down here, if they were heading over here though, that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be... If the entryway was not right next to it, I think my initial plan was solid of bricking that other entryway. But because the docking point was there, that was no longer viable. But yeah, even if we couldn't get them out directly with this, we could brick and then dock, get them killed, and then leave. And then we'd have at least the first one be in under the 10 seconds, and then we could get a 600. Yeah, that was good to know. So it takes about seven rooms of walking to get out of the thing, and then to brick from behind it took another 4 or 5-ish rooms of the target walking. And there we go. And now I'm sad because I can't leave because I don't have a pod. I really, really wish that you could just yeet yourself off the station. But instead, I have to go down here and spend money. Anyways, let's not... There we go. Alright. That was today's daily and a theoretical version of it as bonus. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.